When joints whisper at night. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, not from a dream, but because of that familiar ache in your back or that dull throb in your knees? You're not alone. Many seniors quietly endure this nightly discomfort, brushing it off as a part of aging. But what if I told you that sometimes your body isn't just aging, it's trying to tell you something? Those nighttime aches are like whispers from your joints, soft warnings that something inside you needs attention. Maybe your muscles didn't get enough time to relax. Maybe your body didn't get the right nutrients during the day to support repair while you sleep. Or maybe, and here's where things get interesting, you're missing one simple green vegetable from your plate that could make all the difference. This isn't some miracle pill or exotic superfood. It's something humble, earthy, and deeply familiar: spinach. Yes, that simple leafy green that might have sat uneaten on your plate as a kid might just become your new best friend at night. Spinach, when eaten regularly, contains the kind of minerals and plant compounds that support muscle relaxation, reduce inflammation, and improve your quality of sleep. And if you're thinking, can it really be that simple? Just wait until you feel it for yourself. You see, sleep isn't just about closing your eyes. It's about what happens inside your body during those quiet hours. It's the time when your cells repair, your brain clears out waste, and your joints, if they're given what they need, start to heal. But that healing process can't happen in full force if your body is inflamed or tense. That's where spinach steps in. Loaded with magnesium, potassium, and natural compounds like lutein and nitrates, spinach works almost like a quiet healer while you rest. Magnesium helps your muscles relax, reducing those tiny cramps and twitches that keep you tossing. Potassium balances the fluid in your cells, easing pressure around your joints. And the nitrates? They help improve blood flow even while you sleep, so your tissues get more oxygen, more nourishment, more repair. Now let's be honest, changing what you eat isn't always easy. Habits run deep, and the idea of eating more greens might not exactly make you jump out of bed with excitement. But when you begin to associate those greens with real, noticeable relief, when you wake up with fewer aches, looser joints, and a rested mind, it becomes less about what you're eating and more about how you're living. In just a moment, I'll take you deeper into the science of this plant. We'll explore why these nutrients matter more than ever after age 60, and how even small additions to your dinner plate can have a powerful ripple effect on your entire night. But for now, remember this. When your joints whisper at night, spinach might be the soothing answer they've been hoping for. Inside the leafy green's power. Now that you know how a simple vegetable like spinach can start easing those nightly aches, let's look a little deeper. Because behind that mild flavor and humble appearance is a powerful mix of nutrients that your aging body truly craves. If you've ever wondered why certain people in their 70s or even 80s still seem light on their feet and free from joint pain, it's often not about luck, it's about what's consistently on their plate. Spinach is rich in magnesium, and this one mineral deserves a spotlight. After the age of 60, your magnesium stores naturally decline. That's bad news, because magnesium is essential for over 300 functions in your body, including muscle relaxation and sleep quality. Low magnesium means your muscles stay tense longer. You might even feel it in your calves, ankles, or lower back when you try to lie still. And since your nervous system also depends on magnesium to stay calm, its absence can leave you restless, both physically and mentally. Then there's potassium, another powerhouse mineral inside spinach. You've probably heard it's good for your heart, and that's true. But for seniors, it's also key to preventing muscle cramps and stiffness. Potassium helps cells maintain proper hydration and electrolyte balance, which directly affects how your muscles feel after a long day. When your potassium levels are low, muscles can seize up during the night, leaving you waking up sore and irritated. But it doesn't stop there. Spinach is full of nitrates, plant compounds that improve circulation. This means better blood flow to your muscles and joints during sleep, which helps deliver the oxygen and nutrients they need to recover. Think of it like quietly repairing a broken fence while the homeowner sleeps. No noise, no effort, just steady restoration. And let's not forget antioxidants. Spinach contains lutein and zeaxanthin, which are usually praised for eye health, but they also help lower systemic inflammation. If your joints are swollen or inflamed, these plant compounds can help ease the heat. Chronic inflammation is one of the most common hidden causes behind night pain in older adults. Reducing it can mean less waking up to shift positions, less tossing and turning, and more time in that deep, restorative sleep your body longs for. You might be wondering, can't I just take a supplement for all this? Magnesium pills, potassium capsules, some antioxidant blend in a bottle? Sure you can. But real food doesn't just deliver nutrients, it delivers them in the right balance, with fiber, enzymes, and supporting compounds that help your body absorb and use them effectively. Plus, spinach is low in calories, easy to digest, and pairs well with other anti-inflammatory foods like olive oil, garlic, or lemon. If this leafy green hasn't been a regular guest on your dinner table yet, don't worry. In the next section, I'll walk you through some simple and delicious ways to bring it into your meals without feeling like you're changing everything. Because the goal here isn't to overhaul your life, it's to gently tune your habits so that you can rest easier, move better, and feel like yourself again. You've already made it this far, and that means something. It means you're ready to take the aches and stiffness seriously, not as a burden, but as a guide. Your body's not broken. It's just asking for a little help. Recipes to make benefits tasty. Now that you understand the why behind spinach, let's get into the how. Because let's be real, no matter how good something is for you, if it doesn't taste good or feel easy to make, it's not going to become a habit. But I've got you covered. Whether you like your meals warm and cozy or light and fresh, there's a way to slip this leafy green into your day without turning dinner into a chore. Let's start with something soothing. Spinach and garlic soup. Perfect for evenings when your body feels heavy and your appetite is light. All you need is a handful of fresh spinach, a few cloves of garlic, some low-sodium broth, and a drizzle of olive oil. Sauté the garlic lightly just until fragrant, then toss in your spinach until it wilts. Add your broth, simmer for 10 minutes, and blend it smooth. That's it. Simple, gentle, and full of healing. If you're someone who enjoys something cold and energizing, try a nighttime spinach smoothie. Don't worry, it's not grassy or bitter. 1 banana, a small handful of spinach, a few slices of frozen mango, and a splash of unsweetened almond milk. That's your blend. The banana gives you potassium, the mango adds vitamin C, and the spinach brings all the goodness you already know about. This is great an hour before bed. It's light, easy on digestion, and genuinely calming. Next up, let's bring spinach to your main plate. A quick spinach sauté with olive oil and lemon can accompany just about any dinner. Warm a bit of olive oil, toss in spinach, stir gently for 2 to 3 minutes, and then finish with a squeeze of lemon juice. The lemon enhances absorption of iron, while the olive oil carries those fat-soluble nutrients right where your body needs them. And don't underestimate the power of adding spinach to what you're already eating. Making scrambled eggs? Toss in a handful. Making pasta? Stir in chopped spinach at the very end so it wilts gently. Making a sandwich? Layer a few fresh leaves in. The key here isn't to change everything. It's to sneak in support where your body needs it most. But here's something deeper. Cooking with spinach, especially in the quiet of evening, can become more than just food prep. It can be a ritual, a time to wind down, connect with your body, and take care of it with intention. When you know that what you're putting into your pan is also going to support your joints, your sleep, and your peace of mind, that 10 minutes in the kitchen starts to feel meaningful. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but isn't spinach high in oxalates? Doesn't that affect kidney health? It's a fair question. The truth is, for most healthy older adults, eating moderate amounts of cooked spinach is perfectly safe. If you have a history of kidney stones or chronic kidney issues, yes, you may want to talk to your doctor first. But for the majority, the benefits of a few servings a week far outweigh the concerns. So what's next? You've got the knowledge, you've got the recipes, but how do you turn this into a real routine? In the next part, I'll show you how to tie it all together with nighttime habits that help your body not only rest, but recover. Because healing doesn't happen in chaos. It happens in rhythm. And just like that, spinach becomes more than food. It becomes part of your evening rhythm, a quiet helper before sleep. Bedtime rituals for deeper rest. You've made it this far. You know what spinach can do for your joints, your muscles, and your sleep. You've learned how to prepare it in ways that feel good, taste good, and fit easily into your day. But here's the final step, and in some ways it's the most powerful. Pairing this gentle superfood with calming bedtime rituals that tell your body, it's time to rest now. Because let's face it, our bodies aren't machines. We don't just flip a switch and fall asleep. Especially as we age, quality sleep takes intention. It takes rhythm. And that rhythm starts with how you wind down your evening, both physically and mentally. Let's begin with timing. Try to eat your spinach-based meal about 2 to 3 hours before bed. This gives your body time to digest without feeling heavy. A warm bowl of spinach soup or a light sauté with dinner sets the stage beautifully. That's your first signal to your system. Nourishment is done, repair can begin. Then, about 30 minutes before sleep, start dimming the lights in your home. Turn off the overheads, light a small lamp, or even a candle. The body responds to darkness, melatonin begins to rise, heart rate begins to slow. While the spinach you ate earlier is helping your muscles unwind internally, this simple shift in your environment tells your nervous system, you're safe, you can relax now. Now let's bring in movement, not intense exercise, just a few gentle stretching routines, designed to ease joint stiffness and improve circulation. Sit on your bed, stretch your legs forward, and gently flex your ankles up and down. Do slow shoulder rolls. Try a simple seated twist. These movements aren't about burning calories, they're about telling your joints, you're supported. You don't have to carry the weight anymore. Pair these stretches with a few deep intentional breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 4, then exhale through your mouth for 6. Repeat 5 times. Each exhale is like a soft release, tension melts, thoughts drift, and your mind follows your body into calm. Now, if you really want to reinforce this bedtime ritual, consider a small cup of your spinach-infused nighttime smoothie, the one with banana, spinach, and almond milk. It's light enough not to disturb your sleep, but nourishing enough to send a signal. You've cared for your body today. Now it's time to rest. And as you lie down, take a moment to reflect, not just on what you ate or what you did, but how it felt to do something kind for your body. You might not notice a huge change after the first night, but give it a few days, maybe a week. One morning you'll wake up and realize the stiffness isn't quite as sharp. The restlessness didn't come last night. You slept a little deeper. That's the power of rhythm. The body loves rhythm, and when your evenings begin to follow a peaceful, nourishing routine, your body listens. It responds, and more importantly, it heals. So tonight, when you hear the whisper of your joints, remember, it's not just pain. It's your body asking for care. And now you have a gentle answer, one leafy green, one small ritual at a time. So here we are, winding down together. You've taken in a lot, and I want you to pause for a moment, take a slow breath, and let it all settle in. The aching joints, the restless nights, the stiffness that greets you each morning, they're not just random signs of aging. They're gentle signals from a body that's asking for a little more attention, a little more care. And care doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's as simple as reaching for a handful of spinach. As we've explored tonight, this modest leafy green carries within it a quiet strength magnesium to help your muscles relax, potassium to ease the tension in your joints, and natural compounds to soothe inflammation while you sleep. When added to your evening routine, spinach becomes more than food. It becomes a signal to your body that healing is possible, even while you rest. You've also learned how to bring that healing into your life in real, tangible ways. A warm soup, a calming smoothie, a stretch before bed, a breath that invites peace. These aren't just habits, they're gifts you offer to your future self. And here's the beautiful part. You don't have to change everything overnight. Small, steady shifts night after night can lead to big transformations. Deeper sleep, fewer aches, mornings that greet you with ease instead of pain. So tonight, let your bedtime be slower. Let your plate be greener. Let your breath be deeper. And above all, let your body know it is being cared for. Because you deserve rest. You deserve comfort. And healing, real, lasting healing can begin with something as quiet as a leaf.